What is going on, Torontonian, Raptonian, Fantonians? What is going on? That is what I'm wondering. What is going on? What the heck is going on? Why are we watching these Toronto Raptor games? I do not have an answer. There was a moment when it was 88-74 with like 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I'm like, oh boy, why am I watching this game? Why am I wasting my time of my life? Like, I have a legit job. I'm not even, doing laundry with the game on in the background or working on like a PowerPoint presentation for a client or something. I'm fully immersed and dedicating, setting aside specifically time to watch these games, and I'm not sure why. Even the road games, sorry, I can't stay up late enough to watch and do a video afterwards. I got to get my life a little more organized, but I'm watching those still too. Exhausted, falling asleep in the fourth quarter, fantasizing that I'm going to wake up to a victory. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. The Toronto Raptors are officially the last place team in the league. Last place team in the league, not just in the conference. Yes, we're worse than the Jazz. We're worse than the 76ers, which I swear there was a moment on the commercial that they showed Embiid maybe get hurt or something in his first game back. Please let that actually happen in real life. We all hate Joel Embiid. But talk about hate. I mean, the Milwaukee stinking Bucks. How can the Raptors not get up for this game? Obviously, I'm going to talk about the injuries in a second, but if we don't get some of these guys back, maybe we are trying to get into the sweepstakes, for the number one pick overall in the lottery. But the Bucks, really, the Bucks. I mean, who doesn't hate Antetokounmpo? Okay, maybe NBA players respect him, but you gotta hate him. But Brook Lopez, everybody hates Lopez. Uh, you know, Bobby Portis, like, come on, give me a break. Nobody really knows Green enough, although this guy's a 3-point maniac out there. He was only 4 for 14, but man, jacking him up like a kook is what I mean by maniac. Like, that's all he shot, and I don't think he shot anything else. In fact, yeah, I see field goal attempts, uh, 3-point attempts. They are the same. Anyway, sorry, wasn't trying to get into stats. I was just looking to grab anybody else's name that maybe I forgot. I mean, we got Gary Trent Jr., you know what I mean? The most bizarrely handled contract in history, although maybe proving out right because he's not doing anything for Milwaukee either. But these people are coached by, Darvin Ham is an assistant coach, and Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers, gotta smack this guy around. Doc Rivers, he's got the most 3-1 losses. This guy can't coach. He doesn't know what he's doing, and yet we're looking like he's a genius out there. We cannot score. At one point, I wrote this down because I just want to make sure that I didn't get it wrong. At one point in the second quarter, we had a lineup out there of Mogbo. Uh, Let me just make sure I got it. Bruno Fernando, R.J. Barrett, Davion Mitchell, and Mr. Boucher. That lineup seemed to have no ability to score whatsoever. There was zero creativity out there. I mean, you know, I can't be completely negative because Mr. Dick came through. This guy is the man, getting another career high, I believe, 32. He was -2 on the plus minus, but not super duper efficient either today, 7 of 20. Um, but great from the free throw line and got to the free throw line a lot. He had like some DeMar DeRozan kind of stats out there today. 14 of 16 from the free throw line, only 4 of 10 from three. But that's 40%. Not bad. Um, but it seemed like he was doing a little better than that. But this guy has some issues finishing around the rim. In fact, what is wrong with the Toronto Raptors? It's not just a this year thing either. It's a Toronto Raptor thing. I really, truly, last year and the year before said we need psychiatrists and hypnotists. I strongly believe that we need that for this team in order for them to excel. Because battle with like just over a minute left. Sorry, I actually wrote down the amount of time because it was pretty much garbage time. Although weirdly, we're in the Emirates Cup, which clearly the Raptors do not give a crapola about the Emirates Cup. I'm not even 100% sure that I care about the Emirates Cup, but maybe if we were in contention for it, it might be something that would become desirable. But Grady Dick battle just over a minute left. Went for like a power dunk. Patang! Bounced out. Kind of sad because I'm liking Battle mostly. Although I don't know why he's not in there jacking up 3-point shots. Like, did he even attempt any Battle? No. He was 2 of 4 from the floor, 0 3-point attempts. Like, this is what I don't understand. And I don't want to always blame the coach, but I don't love that we went and grabbed Darko. Like, again, maybe I'll be proven wrong, but I think the old man in the three, whose name just jumped out of my head, would have been a better coach. The guy coaching the Lakers right now. Oh my God, what is wrong with you? I know his name. It'll come to me in a second. We interviewed him, but we went with Darko, who's sure warm and fuzzy, friendly. I hope that he actually knows what he's doing behind the scenes, but it seems like we got a Raptors team that are a bunch of wusses. Grady Dick goes driving to the lane, and I've never seen a guy miss so many. Like, could he start dunking it, or could he just work on the right spot off the backboard to, bounce it off of so that it goes in? I mean, he's not even doing his fancy alley-oop stuff. Okay, yeah, one of them times he kind of did like a scoop up or actually, it looked like maybe he was going to go for a dunk, they said, and then he kind of had to go sideways because Lopez was there and going to block him. But yeah, I do not understand the Raptors' inability to finish uh, at the rim. We are doing well as far as the NBA goes, points in the paint. Well, actually, no, we're not. It's just that we have no 3-point shooting with all the injuries we have, so we got to get points in the paint. But even this game, didn't look like we're able to do that. Again, probably a spacing problem, but I don't understand why we don't seem to be getting the right guy open for the three. You can't just keep jacking him to Grady Dick. You know what I mean? Agbaji, solid. He was 2 of 4 from three, and he really does seem to be good at those corner threes. But yeah, I guess we need Quickly out there, and we need Scotty Barnes to come back. I mean, it's funny actually. I was sort of feeling like Scotty Barnes was whistling it out with his orbital. Sorry that I did that with my eye there. But I'm only referencing that I had my orbit smashed when I was a kid, so I know actually what this is like. Mine was pretty major, where I had to have surgeries and stuff to get it fixed. But man, his eye was all a little bit messed up. So I guess I'm giving Barnes a few more days to get healthy and get back out there. But we need this dude. We need this dude, Scotty Barnes. Even the first couple games of the season version of Scotty Barnes is better than what's out there right now. And the whole domino effect, like we got, we referenced him earlier, Bruno Fernando in minutes that matter in this game. And yet, funny enough, when they clear the bench in garbage time, Bruno Fernando is still out there. Of course he is. This guy is like our third center, and he's getting way too many minutes. We need Olenek back. First of all, let's go with the starters. We need Scotty Barnes back. I can't even imagine a game where Scotty Barnes Quickly, it looks like it's going to be Dick, Pirtle, and RJ start. And then we could actually have Agbaji coming off the bench and Mitchell coming off the bench and Olenek. We need this man back coming off the bench. And maybe it's Brown and maybe it's I don't know. I don't know if it's our rookie that's going to get the minutes or if it should be Mogbo. He seems to be getting more time, but again, I think that's because uh, our rookie is injured. Who again, suddenly his name's jumping out of my head. I'm just the worst with names. I apologize. But yeah, we need these guys back because, and then once in a while, Battle can pop in for some 3-point ninja ness, and Shed can come in and maybe be with a two guard. I know the Raptors love to play the two guard lineup. So, maybe we do that, but we've got Barnes on the floor as a general. They had RJ out there with the second unit a few times. I like RJ as you know, you're cutting, dunk it. You're driving to the rim here. Go to the left. Put that in. Um, those kind of plays are better than him than when they're trying to, he's having to manufacture points. He's up there having to try and dish it off to Grady Dick when he gets open. I don't love this last minute tuck around the center pass either that seemed to blow up for the Raptors a bunch of times because, man, we had a huge amount of turnovers, 21 turnovers to 16 by them. Brutal. I mean, this kind of stuff's not sustainable, but I gotta hang in there, I suppose, until we get a starting lineup. Otherwise, we're clearly just mailing it in to get into the the sweepstakes. Again, I don't know that white guy's name. I can't believe that I've had three in the same video where I'm just blanking on the names. Um, but I apologize. Obviously, they'll all come back for next time. I just went to get the old man in the three. Oh, I'm brutal. I'm brutal. Let me know in the comments who I'm talking about because obviously I can go look it up, but I'm not going to do that while we're on here because I got to cut this video off. So if you stuck around this long, thank you very much. Please comment, subscribe, obviously. But they're going to get a little more biting these videos because if the Raptors just keep losing like this, I can't take it anymore. I can't sit here and, pretend like everything's hunky dory when, man, we got some problems and we might have some coaching problems. I think it's too early for that too. I think we need to see our actual lineup hit the court and do some stuff and see what happens from there. But anyway, thanks for watching. And we got the Pistons on Friday where we will prove once and for all that we are the worst team in the league when we lose to them, unless some of these guys can come back. But I got to check the injury report. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time.